Well, high flyers, today you can experience the highs of a job well done and that sense of self-respect. Find time to relish in all that you've done, all that you've accomplished lately. The three aspects of celebration, discipline, and self-mastery. Celebration, discipline, and self-mastery for December the 19th, which is a 4-day. When 9 makes 1, 1 plus 3 makes 4. Thus we have the Four of Wands, we have the Emperor, angel spirits and guides, ascended masters and ancestors. What do we have for the viewer today for December the 19th for this delightful journey in these ascension readings? I usually don't show the cards till they're all out, but literally, as I said, ascension readings, Crystal Ascension flew out. We'll get to her next. Angel spirits and guides, thank you. What else do we have for the viewer today? All right, so the underlying energy for today is the number 15 card, and find your bliss. Find your bliss. So out leaning in, opening our arms up 2, 3, 4 on the timer. Do this one step at a time as we open up to bliss. I'm following a path I love, and I'm fully aligned to my soul purpose. This is bringing in our personal power and insight. We got yellow, purple, violet. You know, from this channel, we talk about the chakras, and that's our crown chakra. This is our solar plexus chakra with that yellow light. Calling in our power, taking back power over your life as you find your bliss, as you follow your bliss, I wanted to say. More definitively, 37 and Crystal Ascension. 37 makes 1, or 10, or 1. So this is this new beginning. Every day is another opportunity. 333 on the timer to expand in body, mind, and spirit, to grow, to ascend our energy. To send our vibration is what to ascend means. Doesn't mean, at least yet, this time, that we're going to ascend out of these bodies. Well, it could. That's when we perhaps reach enlightenment and total enlightenment. You can choose to leave your body in that way, but we're talking about ascending the levels of consciousness. I am attuned to the universal wisdom and the energy of the crystal kingdom. Finding this grace, finding this suspension, this levitation. Elevating, levitating the mind, levitating body, mind, and soul. Connecting with crystal kingdom, finding this light, this dark, this alignment in the dark as well, with 444 on the timer. This is the new foundations. This is the 5D life ahead. This is just like what we get to do. We get to like work with spirit and work with purpose, work with bliss. You get to be this earth angel viewer. Star seeds, light workers, and earth angels watching this channel. Thank you for showing up today. Thank you for showing up in this lifetime. I'm grateful for you. I'm a guardian of Mother Earth, and I protect all who live on her. This is heart chakra energy, throat chakra energies. Also, this unconditional love. We hold our home, this globe, near and dear to our heart, to our well-being feeling. And she's holding it in this white light, this divine light, wrapping all of ourselves in it with all of the gratitude, offering protection by standing in the allness of us. 609, 6s and 9s, 369 is that Fibonacci sequence. Then we have fire elemental. This is the consciousness of fire. This is like the deity of fire, if you will. Living being. This is the living fire within us all. This connects us all and connects us to the divine. So say that, 639 on the timer. I ignite the fire within me that connects me to the divine. You might be drawn to salamanders. So this goes with our root, solar, and sacral chakra centers. Our creation station, our connection to infinite energy, to source energy, to infinite power, love, joy, creation. That light of creation, that fuel to your flame is that connection to the divine. Forest frolic and maiden. Take some time to get out in nature, connect with your inner child, connect with some little squirrel friends, maybe bring in some plant medicine, keep our eyes open for some orbs. In the northern hemisphere, no mushrooms or butterflies, freshly around, but we can imagine these sort of things as well. With maiden, I acknowledge my inner child and I open my heart to the joy she brings. You have these open arms, open heart. Green, energy of the heart, and orange, the energy of that fire, that sacral chakra energy. We have air elemental. This is the consciousness of air, of wisdom and knowledge. You embrace, it may be an air sign or a fire sign. Air signs, Gemini, Leo, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I embrace the element of air and I'm open to all knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge and wisdom is in the air. Just reach out and grab it. I tell you it's there. It's connected to this light. It's connected to the birds, the messengers, and the messages with our bird friends. This beautiful white falcon. Looks like a falcon to me. I'm gonna call it a white falcon. It reminds me of like the white Power Ranger. I believe his Zoid was a falcon. I'm not sure. One of the Power Rangers had a falcon or a bird. Archangel Raphael. This is emerald green light. It comes with Archangel Raphael, the Archangel of the East, and of healing and wisdom, and the wisdom of healing knowledge. With the number 9. So it's coming into completion. We're like It says this is a time to recognize how far we've come. All the work that we've put in, working with crystals, calling back our power, connecting with our inner child, allowing some healing now. As we've done the integrating, as we move forward, continue to call on Archangel Raphael to bring healing and knowledge into your life. The knowledge of this path that we just would like to follow towards our bliss, towards our purpose. And healing wisdom too, that helps us to accept all the parts of ourselves, our inner child, our truth, throat chakra. This is the throat. This is our connection to truth, to hearing the truth from others. What's in alignment with us, what is not. Giving our attention to this truth, finding what's in alignment. You're like, Ariel's voice sort of thing going on here with that kind of like spark. Your voice is, there's power in your voice, there's light. There's the light of source energy in your voice. I speak my truth and I encourage others to speak theirs. Your voice is powerful, especially when it comes from a true and authentic place. And we have water elemental. We have water, fire, and air out here. And the earth angel. We have all of the elements out here. We don't have the earth elemental card, but that's okay. Water elemental. The mermaids, the dolphins, the mermaids. Mystery. This is like the mystery of life and synchronicities and these crystalline place. Water in itself is, you could call it a crystal. It's a crystalline environment. Those that live in it, including the dolphins, the mermaids. And dolphins are calibrators of the crystal grid, in that they only communicate, not only do they communicate through their echolocation, but they're also communicating with Mother Earth. They're communicating with the depths of the ocean as well, the depths of feeling. 1313 on a timer. They communicate with the foundations of the earth. And these elementals, these are the foundations. They're connected. They're born of the foundations of the earth, of the foundations of our universe, of our solar system. I follow my body and mind and spirit. I allow my body, mind, and spirit to flow intuitively through the changes in life. Embrace change. Embrace stepping into your truth, stepping into these earth angel guardianship. We have sun goddess. This is like echoing fire elemental, this beingness of fire, this consciousness connected to fire, to light. Light, the light of the sun becomes matter on our earth. This is about celebration. Number 4, 4 of Wands, celebrating this light, celebrating this power, celebrating the healing energies of the sun. I celebrate each sunrise and recognize the healing energies of the sun. You can celebrate the sunsets as well. I don't know if I need to point it out, but we have the sun dragons here as well. If this connects to you, if this resonates with you, then you've got some dragon blood in your DNA. You're connected to the dragons in your spiritual DNA. Also, you know, connections to Egypt here with the pyramids in the background and the hieroglyphs. I celebrate each sunrise. Crown chakra. This is about opening up to wisdom and knowledge. This is about finding alignment as well with source energy, with your source energy. You are an extension of source energy. I know I am part of source, and my life is guided by the divine wisdom. I know I am a part of source. Acknowledge your inner child. Acknowledge all of your being and celebrate this. Celebrate the sun rising within you. Sun rising, sun goddess represents the fire rising within us. That's the sun rising within us. The light of Christ consciousness, which is what Jesus embodied. Crown chakra. This is our connection to wisdom and knowing, knowledge, and the energy of violet. I embrace the element of air. I'm open to all knowledge and wisdom. It's about allowing yourself to get your head in the clouds long enough to connect to divine wisdom. Maybe we don't want to stay there all the time, but it's good to have your head in the clouds every now and then. I just say to meditate, to release unto spirit. Reach out, number 16. 12. 16 on the timer. Reach out. This goes with opening our arms up to life. Opening our arms, our hearts up as these guardians of Mother Earth, as loving, caring, compassionate beings, as healers. This connection to Raphael. I reach out my heart, my hand and my heart to connect and unite all of humanity. This is body, mind, and spirit with a number 12, which makes 3. Body, mind, and spirit. Finally, we have the heart chakra. This is that healing center. It's like kind of our seat of healing, if you will. Pink goes with our upper heart chakra too, as that's that connection to loving source energy, to unconditional love. I love myself and others unconditionally, and I nurture loving relationships. Those loving relationships can also be with your guides, be with the archangels, be with your higher self. And your spirits and guides, ascended masters and ancestors. What do we have from Abraham Hicks cards? Get some affirmations for the viewer today. What else do we have for the viewer today? I hope you all are having a marvelous week. Start to your week. And last few days of Sagittarius season as we enter Capricorn, as well as the Christmas. So underlying energy from this deck we have is with the number 4, this is one of our foundations, this understanding that I am a physical extension of source energy. I am a physical extension of source energy. You have the seeds of wisdom available to you. You have the power of the sun surrounding you. You're surrounded by solar angels, by the solar dragons. They're here to help you at this time, to help you to step into the source energy power that flows through you, to grow into it. You know, with the sunflower, we're growing into this understanding. And what if Source were standing in my physical shoes? If we were standing in your physical shoes, our attention would be upon bringing ourselves into alignment with our desires and preferences we have launched. And then we would consciously feel our way into alignment. So connecting to that sacral chakra energy. But expressing ourselves fully, standing, it's literally like feet standing in the sun, standing in the light of your solar power, your soul, aligning your soul with your solar plexus, your soul in alignment with your power, with what you choose to do with your power, which is to say, what do you choose to do with your attention, your thoughts? I can accept myself as a vibrational being. Gee, I think they want you to accept that you are vibrational energy, an extension of source. And every bit of this, every piece of knowledge we open up to, it's one more petal in this lotus of your heart that opens up. And we really embody it, and we take in this wisdom and accept ourselves as a vibrational being. That is another petal on that flower opening up, and you can see, may even be a little, may make you blush even to know this. May even be a little embarrassed to know that we've been vibrational all along, and if we had just gone with the flow and seen ourselves as this powerful and wise beings, then we would understand that nothing happens without my having invited it in. Even the rain. Without rain, we wouldn't have flowers. But even the rain is called in by us, by the sun, by the cycles of the sun. You know, area receives maybe it's a little too much sun and dries out. We need that element of water to balance it out, you know, fire and water balancing each other. 12, body, mind, and spirit. And you know, with your body, mind, and spirit, nothing happens without our having invited it in, whether it was in this lifetime or the last. You did do it. My slightest improvement is of such great value. 2323 on the timer just then. We're coming into completion of knowing this. Knowing that we don't have to have it all figured out now. We don't have to be perfect. We'll never be perfect in this lifetime, probably. My slightest improvement is of such great value. So take the time to acknowledge your inner being. Take your time to give yourself these comforts and work on this crown chakra energy. Like, this is right below the crown chakra, and our little person's here she's wearing a crown. She's also has that blush to her, that glow of source energy, that knowing, that blush that comes with feeling a little better, but also feeling more connected. 2424 on the timer. 6 and 6 is about balance. 9 in a row. 3 6s and 9s out here today. Nikola Tesla coming through. Wanting you to tune into that universal energy. The energy we're talking about, the vibration, is what Nikola Tesla understood. There's free energy everywhere. That you can pull energy out of the air. that, you know, it's infinite and that we are infinite beings. He also understood the law of attraction. I'm a vibrational being in a vibrational environment. Like the star attracts, pulls things into it, keeps things spinning around it. You attract into yourself like a star. Your life is created by the gravity of your thoughts, gravity of your beliefs. This also ties right into opening up those arms. He has this open arm posture, opening our heart and our hands to connect and unite all of humanity. We can connect with all of humanity because we are vibrational. We can connect through that vibrational field. This field, what you radiate is how you decide to connect. Can you radiate from a place of love and from knowing wisdom with air element, and from a place of unconditional love with the heart chakra? My uncontrolled thoughts are not to be feared. So open that door to those thoughts and take a good look at them. You don't have to fear them. Acknowledge them, let them be what they are. Be where you are, be who you are. Because your slightest improvement is of such great value. Little changes at a time. You don't have to. You can make sudden changes. This is taking your power back to do the healing in your way, to look at the different elements in your way, to open this door in your time, to open the door to your heart in your time. My life is supposed to be fun. Again, open your arms, open your heart to life. To breathe in this life, to breathe in this breath of life, this air of life, elemental, to breathe in the love of life. The love is in the air. Everywhere I look around. Can you be open to, again, to this idea that I'm a physical extension of source energy? How fun is it to know that? Life is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be fun to know that we create our own reality. So why does my saying no to it mean saying yes to it? Are you saying no to the law of attraction, saying no that you don't believe in it or you don't want to participate? Well, too bad, because the law of attraction is working anyways. It's gathering, pulling those parts of you right back in. Whatever you run away from, you bring with you. You could see this as bringing parts of that tree with her and also leaving part of herself behind. We always leave traces of ourselves, and we're always taking part of things with us. This is about being flexible with the willow branches and being deeply grounded in your knowing that allowing yourself to accept yourself a vibrational being, that everything that happens we're invited in, even by our nose invited in as well. And now I now hold the key to creating my every desire. I thought that's what it was. I now hold the key to creating my every desire. You got the keys to your dreams, to your bliss. This is your permission slip. This is your opportunity to connect to that fire within you that connects to the divine, and to this wisdom, to these knowings of how to open up, of how to chase that life's purpose, of how to accept ourselves, how to accept all that has been, all that is, and all that will be. Because we're all co-creators in this diverse universe. We're co-creating with our inner child. We're co-creating with our past self, with our family, our friends, people halfway across the globe and halfway across the galaxy. We are all co-creators within a diverse universe. So have fun with this. Connect with the messengers. Connect with the element of air, to knowledge and wisdom with this bird here on the card, reminding us of the element of air. My emotions are vibrational interpreters. So now more deeply, we're coming to know, well, now I understand what vibration is. Now I can understand that my emotions, that feeling that comes up in my gut or my heart or your legs, weak in the knees. It's a vibrational interpretation of your of your vibration. I'm a vibrational being in a vibrational environment. When my dreams and beliefs are a vibrational match. Then we're in alignment. This is what Source wants us to do. If Source were standing in our physical shoes, they would look for this alignment. Find that perfect flower to pollinate, to gather sap from, to gather the pollen from, to create the honey of your life. Perhaps a honey in your life. There's also a connecting to that solar energy again too as well, to growth and fortuitousness. This is I was as well about blooming into this vibrational being, to this understanding of your vibrational being. Yes, I am becoming consciously aware of my inner being, of this vibrational self, this connection to source energy, and connection to our inner child. This connection to inner child, in essence, also connects to baby Jesus. Our inner masculine connects to adult Jesus. If we allow that in, Christ consciousness. Our inner feminine connects to the Holy Mother and the divine mother energy that she carried. So let's go to the Prism Oracle to round off this reading. We're not going to get too many cards here today. Keep getting the number 9, considering 3 6s and 9, so that sounds about right. Angel spirits and guides, ascended masters and ancestors. What do we have for the viewer? Meow. I apologize for yesterday's reading getting out a little late. I do have a day job. Sometimes that prevents me from getting to videos posted earlier in the day. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. Appreciate it so much. Okay. Underlying energy from the Prism Oracle deck is momentum. It's creating the momentum to lean into your bliss. Making the plans, making the to-do list, to get a little momentum on our dreams. A little momentum to work from this place of the heart with green energy. A little momentum on this, this ascension, this spiritual practice of learning, leaning into love, learning more about these aspects, these elements, these affirmations. First card out. So we're sending into love. We're sending into the heart space. I advise you to do what you can to open that heart space. It's only going to make the road ahead easier. Things are going to expand. Things are going to get interesting in the next couple of years. Oh my goodness, are they? And yeah, and just interesting, you know? And if we can get into this place of love, and we can center ourselves in love and call on the crystal kingdom so that we can step into these earth angel abilities and responsibilities. Because you are a guardian of Mother Earth. As light workers and star seeds came here to be the way showers and light seers, light seekers and seers, ones that see the ways, see the changes. With 35, 55 on up there on the timer, bringing back consciousness to this life. We're connecting to consciousness, connecting to our consciousness to become more conscious. Connecting to that fire elemental. I ignite that fire within me that connects me to the divine. That connects to this consciousness, our higher self, source. Our multi-self. Sorry. Surrender. 36 on the timer. Surrender to the process. Surrender to the love of our inner child. Surrender to that joy that we felt when you were a kid. That uninhibited making plans to play. Make plans to play your way through life. To play with your inner child. To appreciate the gray zones as well. We have 2 gray cards in a row. It's about appreciating the gray areas, the gray zones, the gray cycles. Bring a little sweetness into this. This is that energy of healing, of unconditional love. Can you embrace the element of air, this knowledge, the knowledge of bringing a little sweetness to life, a little bit of celebration with the 4 of Wands. Perhaps coming together with loved ones could possibly even be a marriage proposal or a gathering of friends, family that we haven't seen in some time with the 4 of Wands. And if we've been experiencing anxiety, allow yourself to hear the truth of this, to speak this truth. Allow yourself to say, hey, you know what, God, I am spirit, source, friend, I am anxious. This is the truth. And I'm going to call on Archangel Raphael to help bring more healing into my life so that I can allow body, mind, and spirit to flow intuitively through changes. So I can live and create in the now instead of with anxiety being worried about the future. This is an illumination period. Yes, as I understand it, the Divine Mother energies are coming in heavily at this time. Between now and Christmas, we're receiving upgrades, opportunities to find this illumination, to connect with the Sun Goddess, to connect with the feminine energy of creation source energy. It's illuminating the fact that you are a vibrational being in a vibrational environment. You are a sun in and of your own right. Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit spoke of the sun within you. Micro sun, call it, a star. We are remnants of the stars, extension of the stars. Star seeds implies that you came from not just the stars, another planet in the stars, but literally born of a star, of a sun. Just as our sun goddess, helps to feed the hunger on this earth, to feed the knowledge and the wisdom. We also gain, the sun feeds our hunger for wisdom and knowledge. We receive upgrades, downloads, wisdom from the sun. Can you have this hunger to connect to your inner child? This hunger to reach out to humanity and reflect your source energy into humanity. Understand that whatever we are living is how we see our reality reflected back to us. What we're putting out is being reflected back to us. This is encouragement, not shame. It's encouragement to find alignment with your desires and beliefs, so that which is reflected back to us in our outer world is pleasing to us, is in alignment with our belief and desires. Faith comes with knowing that nothing happens without my having invited it in. We know that, and we can continue to ask for things, to ask for desires, to ask for new experiences. That's having faith in life, having faith that things work out. I love to tell people that things have a habit of working out. That doesn't mean that it was the right or wrong way. It's just that the slightest improvements are of such great value. Things want to work out in our favor, and we just allow them to. We allow ourselves to open up to that passion again, to find the passion to chase those dreams, the passion to connect with these keys of the universe, to connect with your vibration, to open the door to your passion, because our desires are not to be feared, our uncontrolled thoughts. Sometimes our desires can feel uncontrollable, as something we can't have, that it's out of our reach. It's okay to open that door and look at those desires anyways. And it can bring you comfort to know that you are a vibrational being in a vibrational environment. To know that you can create whatever reality that you desire. This comfort card also comes with reaching our hand and our heart out to all of humanity and offering unconditional love to others, nurturing loving relationships, bringing comfort into our life and seeing that reflected back. Giving sweetness, comfort, conscious surrender to the process, surrendering to your potential. A self-gratifying journey that asks you to take potential seriously. Add some discipline with the number 4 to your day. Although Sagittarius season can inspire waves of enthusiasm, temper this unpredictability with a thorough to-do list and high integrity. By showing up for the responsibilities that matter, you can experience the highs of a job well done. And that doesn't mean you won't have time for celebration with the 4 of Wands. Set aside a few hours or a few minutes or a few hours to relish in all the effort you have put in your future recently, and recharge your energetic battery for the work that lies ahead. Whether you throw yourself a literal party or get in bed at a ridiculously early hour, know that you deserve it. Surrender. Find some comfort. Offer yourself some comfort for reaching this level of understanding. And remember that you have the authority to make good decisions for your future. Self-mastery, the Emperor, empowers you to think objectively about your long-term health and well-being today. So set the boundaries or make tough choices required to thrive. By being a decisive and objective leader towards yourself, rather than falling prey to distractions or procrastination, you can build a deep sense of self-respect. Today's mantra, I have authority over how I show up today. So I will do my best to set myself up for a better tomorrow. Today's journal prompt, what are the things that distract me from my goals? Social media, television, socializing. Today's ritual, try to think of someone, a friend, a historical figure, you consider to have good discipline. As you visualize this person, repeat the affirmation, I am capable of the very same level of discipline. Born on this day, we have Annie Murphy, Canadian actor, Edith Piaf, French singer and France's national chanteuse, national singer, and Lely Hayslip, Vietnamese American writer, memoirist, and humanitarian, had this to say: the special gift of that suffering I have learned is how to be strong while we are weak, how to be brave when we are afraid, how to be wise in the midst of confusion, and how to let go of that which we can no longer hold. For uncontrolled thoughts are not to be feared. Our thoughts are to be guided, not controlled. So if you can bring in some sweetness and some surrender and consciousness today, thank you for tuning in today. I love you. Take care. Namaste.